This 1904 Marion was actually sold in early 1905. They built them in 1904, but they didn't sell them until 1905. They continued the Marion company until 1912. Some of the interesting facets about this car is that it has a transverse engine, so you actually crank from the side instead of the front. It's air-cooled, and its final drive is chain-driven. There are two chains in the back, one to each wheel, and an intermediate chain that goes to an intermediate shaft, which connects to the transmission, which is a band system similar to a Model T. As you can see, it has an open valve system. It's oiled through a splash mechanism, and it's a total loss, so it doesn't recycle the oil. The oil intake, where you add oil, is also a breather, so that's kind of unique. And you can see the band system over here. As the frame is also interesting because it's a wooden frame. Most of the cars after this period of time were either aluminum or steel. So this is very early, kind of like the undercarriage of a old wagon. As most of the cars from this period of time, the lights are acetylene. In other words, it's carbide that would be tubed to the headlights. Theoretically, I guess it could explode, but you had to light these. It's kind of interesting in that once you lit them, you had to let the acetylene burn out before they would turn themselves off. The side lamps are kerosene. This car is so early that it doesn't even have a magneto. So the on or off switch either side goes to battery. The clock and the speedometer are time appropriate or age appropriate, but they were aftermarket, as was the voltmeter, just to check on to see how your battery is doing. And as you can notice, the four pedals, they're labeled brake, slow, and reverse. There's a handle where the horn is, so basically it's two speeds, slow and high. The bulb horn couldn't be heard too far away, so they would have a cutoff for an exhaust horn, which would be like a whistle and be much louder. Had oiling points, and if you look on the sides, you'll see little oilers. Just open up to put oil into these things. Kept a little piece of felt in there so the oil would drip down slowly. This is the on-off switch for the battery. Prior to magneto, there's no magneto on this thing. One coil for each of the spark plugs, then go to each of the cylinders. This upholstery, it may be original. We're not sure. The original restoration was done in the early 80s. Some of the upholstery was fixed, and there is original, part is original, and part is during the restoration period. We know of no other 1904 Marion at this point, so it may be a unique vehicle.